Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. You are watching the Brunswick WPBA Semi-Pro Tour event. This is the end of stage one. We have an 11 a.m. match and a 1 o'clock match leading into the final stage where the 32 seeded players will make their presence known. I do have someone in the booth with me, a special guest, which you guys are all familiar with on the WPBA, Miss Ada Leo.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see everybody today.
Yeah, so this is a pretty decent matchup. Holly Swider and Kelly Wyatt. And both of them, this is an A-side matchup. So these ladies are both still undefeated in the event.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Holly played on table 14, the second feature table yesterday. And then today, we've got her on the table 15. So if you guys are interested in following along, you can go ahead and go to
digitalpool.com and check out the bracket.
Sorry, I'm having a brain fart this morning.
It's still early.
It is. And I know the title is wrong. We will fix that. I looked up and was like, are these girls starting? And I was not even present. I'm not going to lie. So the title is wrong, but we will change that. Going forward, we'll edit that. All right, so it's a race to 6, alternate break format, 9 on the spot.
Cue ball fouls only.
Yeah, cue ball fouls only. 3-point rule is not in effect, but the 3-foul rule is.
Looks like we're going to have a safety battle. My favorite.
Holly loves one pocket, so she does play a lot of safeties. I watched her earlier match. I'm actually familiar with Holly. I've known her for quite a few years.
She's from Arizona?
She is.
Yes, I met her in Texas Open a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did go down to that.
And then Kelly Wyatt's an East Coast player, so I've encountered her in some of the JP New events.
Gotcha.
So I'm familiar with both of these players, and they're very strong players.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with Kelly, but
I believe she's from West Virginia or Virginia area. Don't remember exactly right now, but I have seen her in JP New, which is one of the WPBA sanctioned tours on the East Coast, run by Brianna Miller. So we actually have an event coming up at the end of the month over in northern Philadelphia at Bluegrass Billiards, the Pennsylvania 9-ball state championships for women. So super exciting. I think we have over 90 ladies signed up for that.
yeah, it's a big one.
Frank Maieleggi will be there running the tournament, I believe, with alongside Brianna Miller, and there's going to be live stream commentary and matches. So if you like to support your East Coast ladies, I'm sure there's going to be other ladies there.
Yeah,
You don't have to be Pennsylvania resident to be playing in that.
No, you can just play in that.
Yes.
I actually got in and did the commentary for that match, or for the finals, with Ashley Benoit and Karen Core last year.
Wow.
Yeah, I was home in Michigan, and Frank had me remote in to do the finals. It was a lot of fun.
Technology today, you
I
can be
know.
anywhere and be part of the commentary.
Yeah, so speaking of that, I might be sneaking Frank in here, maybe even get a Kathy Tischumper
Oh,
sighting if I can get it all set up between now and then. It's just a little help when we start into the final stage, because at that point, you, me, Emily, most of us that will get in the booth will be playing. So,
wow. Check out that shot. She kicks it into the top right corner like a boss.
oh, guys, so if you're just tuning in, and thank you so much for doing so. If you could take a second, if you're familiar with Holly or with Kelly, I would appreciate the shares on their social media. If you guys could share the stream, tag them up, let their friends and family know that they're live, that would be awesome.
And we are playing on Brunswick Gold Crown 6 tables. I looked them up on the website, and wow.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful. They're quite a bit of money, so, but amazing tables if you want to have one in your house.
Yeah, they're wonderful tables. I actually told the story yesterday about how when we were here when they first opened with these new tables, how I kept sticking my tam. Oh, she almost made it. I kept sticking my Teom chalk on the rail and it would just fall off. And I was playing Brianna on the stream, and I bet you I picked up my chalk 15 times. I was so annoyed.
That was a very gutsy attempt there, and to try to carom that 9 ball into the side pocket.
She almost made it. This is a bit of a tester, but at least with angle, she can focus on just making the ball, and she'll get fairly natural position to the 5.
Well, it looks like these tables were recently reclothed, and they're playing a bit fast.
Yeah, so they're sponsored by the championship cloth, and so all the tables were completely redone. It's beautiful.
So definitely, if you are in Bristol, Tennessee, this is a room for you to check out.
I thought she was going to sneak that one in. Yeah, Borderline's the best. It is a premier pool room in the country. I truly believe that. We travel to so many pool rooms, right?
This is one of my favorite pool rooms.
This is definitely one of my favorites. It just depends on the vibe you're looking for, right?
Well, when I go into a pool hall, I want to understand that this pool hall is owned by a pool player.
Yeah.
I've been to pool halls and you're like, oh, why are these tables like this? Or why is this configuration like this? Not a pool player that owns it.
Right. You can definitely tell that a pool player owns this facility.
For sure.
Janet's done a wonderful job. We were really blessed as, part of the WPBA to come on and do the first event here. So,
and it was just had this fresh paint smell.
Yeah.
Just everything was just brand new. I'm so glad to see she's added more decorations and features around the table and around the room. So it's really, really nice.
Absolutely. All right. Nice shot by Kelly. Maybe overshot it just a tad. Cue ball's tracking really far down table.
What size pockets are these tables?
I want to say they're 4 1/4.
Yeah, they're a bit tight, I think.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
I think the arena tables are 4 1/4. The rest of them are standard, I think, at 4 1/2. Now, I don't know about downstairs, the first floor. I don't know what those pocket sizes are.
I think they're bigger downstairs.
5-inch pockets.
I think so.
Yeah.
And it's also cooler downstairs. So that's another thing to take into consideration is when you're in a pool room, as a competitor, understanding the conditions.
Absolutely.
Oh, that
Great
another gutsy
yeah.
shot there.
It was a really good attempt. Oh, no. Oh, that's worse.
Everything's quite open now.
I actually think these ladies were hanging out on day one or the night before they started. I think they were hanging out, having some adult beverages, enjoying themselves. So I think they're on the buddy system, which can be tough to play.
This screen from this distance, I couldn't tell the colors of the balls, so I thought it's does that look like the 8? But that's actually the 6.
Yeah, that's a 6 and the 7.
She's getting too much angle in some of her shots here, and then she's having to, I call it diminishing returns. You start shooting one hard shot and then becomes harder and harder with each subsequent shot. So really trying to make sure that you plan and keep it as simple as possible is the way to go.
Oh, look. Hi, Ange. We missed you. Hope you're having so much fun at Napa Nationals.
Oh, is that in Louisville, Kentucky?
Yeah, she's in
Oh.
Louisville right now. She should be here, but she has obligations. So
Well, there's so many competing events and tours, and I think it's great for pool, but can't we all just get along and get on the same calendar? Come on now.
I agree. Yeah, but she's Napa's top lady, so she has obligations to that, and I completely understand that. And she loves it there. I mean, she loves it at Rail Yard. We all do. I mean,
Rail Yard's another really
Rail
great
Yard's
pool
another
room.
great pool room. Absolutely. All right, so Holly goes for the containing safety and doesn't get it to the bottom short rail.
She hit that too shallow. She needed a little bit more angle.
All right, so good opportunity for Kelly to take rack 1.
I like that she's taking her time and walking around the table and looking at all the angles instead of saying, hey, that's like right by the pocket. It's easy. Let me just go for it. You got to make sure you have a plan in place. She left it a long distance for Holly here.
Yeah, a lot of distance. I will say, and I might be telling Holly secrets, but last night when we were shutting down and, we were down here hitting balls, stage two girls, and Holly knew that she was playing on this table this morning, so she was down here first thing as soon as the tournament, play was over, striking balls, and this is actually one of the shots that she was practicing.
Well, preparation is the key to everything, right?
Well,
She shot that a little too quick.
very quick in the final backswing.
It's so important to be slow and then have that good acceleration so that you can have that energy go into the shot and pocket. Especially like I think these pockets are a little on the tighter side. You don't really want to hit anything too quick, and then trust that the table's rolling fast and the ball will get there.
All right, so Kelly wasn't going to miss that shot again.
She was definitely took her time. She stroked through that shot. Good acceleration to pocket.
Probably a little nervy this morning too. I would think you kind of seen that one, like,
Yeah, who plays a pool at 11 a.m.? Come on now. We're such
We do.
nighttime. It's just a nighttime sport.
We do, Ada.
I know. I always have to prepare myself 2 hours in advance for a morning match. Breakfast, yoga, maybe a meditation with visualization. Kind of prepare myself to be in the mindset to be a killer.
That's why they call you the Iron Maiden.
I never give up.
You do not.
I just throw my opponent into a sarcophagus with nails and then make them bleed to death.
All right, guys. So she got really crazy there. I had to side check that. So guys, I do want to say that in the description of the videos there, especially I'm positive on the WPBA page, I know for a fact I should go check the borderline. In the description of the video, though, we do have the link to the bracket as well as the link to the Borderline Billiards YouTube channel. If you're currently watching on the WPBA page, thank you so much for watching. But we would really appreciate it if you could run over to the Borderline Billiards, which the link is in our description, and just give them a quick subscribe. It's completely free. We're just trying to help Janet build that channel so that she can bring you good content in the future going forward. So yeah, totally appreciate all that help. And it's free.
Yeah, for sure.
It's easy to help when it's free.
Yeah, let's encourage these ladies and support pool.
All right, so a little awkward here. She's queuing over the 6. Now, mind you, it is not all ball fouls, so she doesn't have to worry about potentially fouling, but looks like she's going for a push. All right, so that's going to she's going to give it back. Kelly's not going to shoot this shot. In those moments, and this is just a preference, Ada, maybe you can tell me, that Holly could see the 1. Like, she could see the 1, and even though she was queuing over the 6. Personally, I would rather attempt a safety in that moment than to play the push.
I would probably try to safety too.
Yeah, because she could see it. It'd be different if she couldn't see the 1.
Right.
But she could totally see. She could totally see it.
Yeah, I prefer to, if I can't see it, to play something like that.
Ooh.
But you said that Holly was a one pocket player, so maybe she was more confident in doing a kick shot like that.
Pushing to the kick, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, obviously she made a great hit, got good leave. I expect Kelly to play a return safety, potentially putting the cue under the, I think that's the 5 ball to the left long rail.
She could try to split it too.
Yeah, and containing safe. Yeah. I just think all these balls on the right side of the table are just there. They're there to help you.
Oh, she almost
Oh,
makes it. Does she make it? Oh, nope. She could take it to the air right now.
right. So she's definitely gonna have to go airborne to make this ball. If she doesn't want, she may kick at it. Obviously, we've seen Holly kick a couple times now. She made one.
Mm-hmm.
She made a great hit on the one in the last shot. So I wouldn't be surprised to see her kick.
Looks like she's going with your first option.
Yeah, she's going for the jump, which is great. I mean, I think that's probably a more likely attempt. Oh, swish.
Is that the 2 in the middle of the table? Can't see this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know this is weird. We're so spoiled, right? Because we typically stream with the pink 4
Mm.
and the purple and the orange 5.
What ball set is this?
It's the traditional Aramith ball set. So it's the purple 4 and the orange 5.
Okay.
But the 4 and the 8 and the 7 and the 6 all get, and the 2 kind of all get intermingled with this set.
Oh, I see. Well, at least it's not like the pink 4, purple 5. And then you're having to like hesitate and be like, which color is what here?
Yeah. I don't know. I think I get used to all of them over time, but this one's a little more difficult,
On the
color-wise.
stream.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
the stream. Easy when you're playing.
Well, they do hit really well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're standard Aramith balls, so they're gonna play great.
Yeah, this is definitely a dream room. Like if you're a true pool player aficionado, this is the place for you. Please come visit.
Yeah, for sure. Put it on the bucket list.
You think she can see this?
Yeah, I think she can see the 2. I think the problem is getting back down table. She's gotta, the 3, and the 3 doesn't, I don't think the 3 goes. Oh, she's going at it. That was a good effort. Caught the point on the side pocket.
Well, now she can try to carom this ball in, if it's there.
I think the 3's under the 4.
Or at least, she'll send that 3 away from that area.
Swish.
This is a lot of one pocket tactics. I've seen kicks, bangs. I think I would have played it more like a traditional safe in that situation. But if you're feeling the banks, go for it. It really depends on your own personal preference. There's no one way to solve a problem here. That's what the best thing is about pool is really depends upon your percentages and really having to play within your abilities. I think where people go wrong is if they try to play above or below what they normally do. I think this is a very good chance for Holly to get one on the board and make it competitive. Now she's got a little bit of an angle, so I'm thinking she's gonna go 3 rails around to try to get position for this 8 ball in the side pocket. We'll see what she does. Oh. She did not want to hit that ball. Now she's got herself a cut shot here. Let's see how she's feeling on this cut shot. Would you do the cut to the top left or to the top right, Lonnie?
Uh,
Or play it safe right now?
yeah, I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like I can make this offensively, then I'm probably cutting it to the left. If I don't feel like I'm making it offensively, then I'll probably play safe. So much of what you do, right, depends on feel.
Mm.
And Allie told me it's okay that I play like that.
Well, if the Duchess of
That's
Doom
right.
tells you it's okay, then
It's probably okay.
it's probably okay.
Yeah, Allie told me it's okay if I play that way, that I can play on feel like that. So, because every day is a new day, right? You may not
Yes.
feel the same way on day one that you would feel on day two, you know? So, yeah.
Exactly. There are days where I'm like, I could bank everything in. And days I'm like, I can't bank anything at all. And it's a cut shot day. So you have to understand what day are you having. Oh no. Again, a little bit too quick on that backswing. Especially with a steep cut like that. You need to make sure you just smoothly hit that ball. No, she's left Holly with a tester. How good at is Holly at cutting these types of shots in? It's a long distance. Or she could play a containing safe. This is personal preference.
Oh, it's tough.
Oh, decided to play safe. Very smart shot.
Yeah, Holly's a smart girl. I think that one pocket stuff comes in handy here.
That kind of shot I need to add to my arsenal. I feel like
I know, right?
it's very low percentage for me to execute it, so that was great. I'm taking homework
That's
notes.
right. That's right. Well, and I think it's important to remember that no matter the skill level or um, you can learn something from everyone.
Most definitely. I think there was a
Oh,
Efren Reyes would play everyone because you never know what you can learn from somebody.
right. Yeah, absolutely. It looks like this has gotten a little steep.
I would play it safe. Gonna spin it on the right side and leave the cue ball on the bottom short rail and the 9 ball in the top short rail. Oh, gotta be careful. Yep, there you go. Just like that.
Well done. Really well done. I mean, she's 2 inches from being frozen. Good shot. Very well played.
I think I would like to spin this in. I mean, if I'm feeling good, I'm gonna be like, spin this in all day, all night.
Well, and I also think that it's something to, be mindful about that, if the safety's as hard as the shot or harder, sometimes you just got to go for it, you know?
That's my sentiments exactly.
Gotta give it to the pool gods and let it go. See this? She also attempted a very similar shot to what Holly did, but was not as successful.
She
So,
hit it too thick.
hmm
But that's a tough shot to gauge from that distance and being frozen on the ball. I mean, on the rail like that. Or close to
Absolutely.
frozen.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Yeah, a little quick on that final stroke for Holly.
She decelerated a little bit too.
Mhm. Oh, all right. Kelly Wyatt takes rack number 2. 2-0 over Holly Swider. Holly's going to take up her player break. You know what? While she's doing it, let's swing this. Let's see if I got the replay uploaded properly to this camera. Let's see if we can catch one of Holly's really good shots on this rack. There you go. One of the sweet bank shots made by Holly Swider. Oh, Michelle Griffin said that there's some fun fact about Kelly Wyatt, that she is from Louisville.
Oh, Louisville.
Okay, she's a real estate girl. Oh, that's cool. All right, guys, we're going to say a quick thank you to our sponsors. Thank you guys for watching. All right, so we're just waiting, guys. We're also, like you, waiting for the players to get back to the table. Ada and I are going to mute our mics for just a second to discuss a few things, and we'll be back in action as soon as the ladies are. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, we'll talk a little bit about what's coming up for us with the WPBA here in just a few
Yes.
minutes. But the ladies came back to the table quickly, so we wanted to give it back to the players. Kelly Wyatt is currently up 2-0 over Holly Swider. This is an A-side stage 1 matchup. The good thing here is whoever wins this match advances to stage 2. Whoever loses this match has another chance to advance to stage 2, so they're not out of the event. So that's a bonus, that they'll just play at 1 o'clock against someone from the B side, with another opportunity to get to that final stage. We've got 32 ladies coming in seated in the final stage.
And that's our 5 o'clock Eastern time this evening.
Yep. So, you guys stay tuned. There's lots of good action coming up. I think, Ada, you play at 5 o'clock, right?
Yes, I do. So the bracket is up on digitalpool.com. We do have the stage 1 bracket, and then we also have a final stage bracket. So if you are curious to see if your favorite player is playing in this, you can go check out the brackets.
Absolutely. What's up to Frank Miletti from Billiards Sports Network? He just popped into the chat. We're going to try to get Frank in here to do a little something later today. So
A little something, something.
A little something, something. We're going to remote Frank in if we can get it all set up in between these two matches. Frank has graciously offered to help us out today since he's playing hooky at work, I think.
He's a man of many talents. He can multitask.
He is. He's very talented. So yeah, I'm going to take full advantage of that. But these ladies are back into that one ball back and forth. That's something with the 9 on the spot, that we're seeing more innings at the tables.
Well,
in
it
these
takes
racks.
practice to really understand the speed and spins in order to make a ball on the break in the 9 ball on the spot format, and then being able to see that lower number ball, like either the 1 or whichever ball it is that's the lowest number ball on the table, and keeping the cue ball in the middle of the table. So just wanted to mention our next tour championships is the Dr. Poole, WPBA Dr. Poole, a Jacoby Invitational that's happening at the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center in Rothschild, Wisconsin next month, November 12th through 16th. So there's going to be an amateur event happening alongside, but it's an opportunity to see 80 ladies showing up playing in a stage 1 and stage 2 event.
Yeah, and I just seen the player list and it's pretty sporty. So there's going to be some great players from all over the world, as well as our top stars on the WPBA, Christina Tkach, Zlateva, Margarita, Allison Kelly, so many will be on site for the tour championships. I mean, it's our biggest, it's, the end of the year. So people are trying to make sure they hold their ranks. They're trying to make sure they stay inside or get inside the top 32. So it's pretty exciting.
There's also going to be a Hall of Fame induction, which happens at the end of the Tour Championships, where, can we announce this? Or talk about who's being inducted into the Hall of Fame?
I don't know if it's public knowledge or not. I mean, everyone's sharing it on social, so I can't see why not.
Sure. Billy Billing, who helped found the WPBA in 1975. So it's going to be 50 years next year, or 1976, 50 years next year for the WPBA, which is one of the longest standing women's sports associations in existence right now. So she'll be inducted into the Hall of Fame at the Tour Championships next month. Super exciting.
Yeah, I mean, congrats to Billy Billing. She deserves that. She's not only been the founder, but still playing. She still competes. I mean, it's pretty crazy.
We were even on a team together in New York City.
That's fun.
So I was able to learn some shots from her. So there are a couple shots that I call the Billy shots in my arsenal.
All right, so Kelly just played a really good attempt at a safety. It was really well done. Holly can see the 4, or the 2 ball, I apologize. She can see it.
I think she could kick it into the bottom right corner.
Yeah, and so she has options here. More than likely, just knowing Holly, I'm going to guess she's looking at a safety play, but maybe she goes offensive.
Well, she can't let Kelly get too far ahead, so I would think a safety play is the more prudent action here.
She went for the bank.
Well, that 2 ball is a bit straight there, and then that 3 is that the 3 ball?
No, it's the 5.
Oh
Still,
my
it's
goodness.
the 4-5 on the right side. I know, right?
Still, the 4 is not in an easy place for her to get to. So I would think it's another safe, or if she's feeling good, she can try to spin the ball around the table, as you call it, throw it around the table.
Yeah. Spin her around, truck driver.
And then another thing that's super exciting is that we do have some stops announced for 2026 in the WPBA website. If you go to the events section, we will start the season off with Iron City Billiards in January over in Birmingham, Alabama. February, we'll be going to Classic Billiards over in
Florida.
Yeah. March is back in my hometown, New York City, in Rax Billiards. And then, what is it, April? We will be having our U.S. Open for the women.
Yeah, and that's in Michigan, but the UP of Michigan, so we're pretty much in Wisconsin for that one.
I don't know my geography over there. It'll be my first time going in that direction.
Michigan. This is what Michigan looks like. We're going to be right here. So very far away. I gave typically if anyone's from knows anyone from Michigan, we use our hands to show the state.
I was like, Lonnie, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just showing her. So yeah, we got lots of cool stuff coming up for the WPBA. If you're interested in that, go to WPBA.com. Like Ada said, hit the events tab, and but back to where we're at right now. We're at Borderline Billiards. And so this is a pretty awesome event. Janet has done a stellar job of getting all of these ladies together to compete. It's also, I have to give Janet props because the path into the WPBA is not really clear, and it's not always easy to figure out how to get in. And we have two tours, regional tours, the JP New on the East Coast, right?
Yeah.
And then the West Coast, we have Eleanor and them's tour. I don't remember the name of
The
it
West
though.
Coast, the
That's
West
it.
Coast Women's Tour.
There you go. And so those are our two regional tour systems, but really kind of nothing in the middle, right? And so I love what Janet's doing. She's bringing some events to some tour stops, some semi-pro tour stops, to have qualifiers, to give you another opportunity to, to have a chance to play on the WPBA. And that's what these girls here are fighting for. Now, the girls coming in, some of the seeded girls, some of us are not eligible for that qualifying spot. So we are here to support potentially, and it's nice to have another tournament to play in. So that's great.
Yeah, unfortunately, due to other tournaments conflicting with our events, we had to postpone two of the events to next year. So always great to see more events, and hopefully 2026, everyone will be more harmonious with the calendar scheduling.
Yeah, can we all just work together?
Yes.
All right, so Holly's, she's left herself long on this 7, but it was kind of what she had available to her. She's going to have to come with a good one here. The hard part with this shot is holding the cue, and she's done it. Okay, cue ball, slow down. Don't do it to her. She hit that ball so well.
Oh, got very close to her work here.
Wonder if she can, she's got enough gap to spin it. Let's go to the side view.
I
Oh.
think she needs to play it safe and send it away. Send
Yeah.
that whitey away.
Shoe fly shoe. It's brutal because she really did connect with the 7 nicely.
I mean, there's a chance for her to skim it and then, kind of keep that 8 and 9 more contained so that Kelly doesn't have much options there, but to play another safe. But this is still, you don't want to be in this situation.
Yeah, I would think just a light thin on the 8 ball and try to get this cue to this lower long rail.
She's looking like she's gonna fire it in. I'm not sure about this.
Maybe she can. Maybe it's an optical illusion.
Yes, the player's view is always different than the live stream commentator's view.
Uh-oh. No.
Oh.
Man down. Man down. All right, so Kelly's back at the table. She'll take this, and I hate to say this, and I don't mean this any disrespect to Kelly here, but I think that Holly has missed both 9 balls and now given up ball in hand on an 8-9.
So,
You know what I mean? I don't mean any disrespect to Kelly or her talent, but I feel as though Holly's given these wrecks away.
pressure is a thing here.
It is. It is. Yeah. Politico says, "Oh, it's dark in there." Yeah. One of the fans in the chat, "Hey, Politico, what's happening?"
She kind of left herself further away than I would have liked on the 9 ball.
Yeah, that's tough. I think these ladies, I mean, I would have to say that I would say that Holly's got a bit of nerves going on.
And she's starting to feel pressure because Kelly is up 3-0 on her.
Mm-hmm. And it is a race to 6, which is a short race.
I think Holly needs to dial it back and play more conservative. She's taking a lot of unnecessary risk and it's not paying off for her.
No, it's definitely not paying off. What do we got going on around the ring? We do have some other matches happening. Vanessa Hood and Julie Stevens. Vanessa's taking a strong lead. Renita Ritchie's 3-1 over Karen Estep. Carrie Anderson's 2-0 over Natalie Shabbat. Tracy Hardy is 3-2 over Judy Wilson. Ronette Chop is 2-1 over Nate Goldman. Gail Lave and Tracy Collins. Gail's leading. Haley Marion's 3-2 over her buddy Amanda Mann. And of course, our feature match is happening right here. So there's some good matches going on around the room. If anybody's interested, they can go to digitalpool.com and check it out. All you got to do is go to the tournament tab and then search WPBA or Brunswick. You can even search the word semi-pro. All of those words will get you to where you need to be to find the stage 1 bracket, as well as the final stage bracket, which is posted with the seeded girls in there. But as these girls feed over from this final or stage 1, we'll know who the opponents are for the seeded players.
I found it much easier to just type in borderline, and it just came right up.
Yeah, I searched WPBA and it came right up.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so that's perfect. Any of those words will work. The search bar is a very handy tool, isn't it? I use the search bar for like life. Like Google search bar, all the search bars.
Well, looks like Kelly has ball in hand. 1 to the 2. Kind of. She's probably gonna try to 3-foul her right now.
Well, it is a rule and it is an option. The 2, I mean, getting from the 1 to the 2 could be a little tricky.
Well, she's got ball in hand, and I think there's a way to do it, but it depends on how you're feeling. What is going on here?
Well, that's what she gets for trying to do that. No.
I'm stunned. I wouldn't have made that choice. Sorry.
I don't think her choice, that was an intentional choice for Kelly. I think
Really? She hit that very confidently
I
and
know.
hard.
I still think it was, I think she was really trying to stun the cue ball forward and put it under the 4-7. I think it just looked the way it looked. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think it's a lack of experience to me.
I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine that she took ball in hand to bank that ball in, Ada.
She hit it so hard.
I don't care. There's no way she took ball in hand and banked that ball in when there's 6 pockets available,
you
or
know,
5.
I never know with some players, so
Oh, well, I'm telling you, I don't think
I mean,
that's a thing.
you know, we get to see a lot of like the top players, and it's almost like we can read their minds at this point. But
Right.
some other players we're not familiar with, I'm always surprised by what they do.
Holly's cute. So she's standing there waiting patiently because table 14 is also in play, which is directly below your view. So occasionally you'll see a head pop up randomly. Kind of, it reminds me of the Racks tournament. The way the Racks tournament cameras were mounted, and then all of a sudden, like, Weiwei's whole face would be in your camera view. You were like, whoa, how you doing, Wei? Or Kelly would pop in, and then once they knew that they were doing it, they would do it to me on purpose. I was like, you guys are not funny.
Well, did you see Weiwei won Vietnam, and then all the shenanigans happening with her
And Jasmine
and Jasmine
they're
and Kelly?
so funny. They were wonderful in Michigan for the Masters.
They were trying to steal her check, and
Yeah, when Weiwei was playing in the finals, Kelly and Jazz came in to do the commentary, and oh my gosh, they're hilarious. You can tell that they're also very close, you know?
that's what you don't see like when you watching these players play, or like the personalities and the camaraderie that happens behind the scenes.
Yeah. But there's definitely all of that on tour, and looks like these ladies are on this particular semi-pro tour, they're also following suit. That's one thing that every girl I've talked to so far just says everyone is so nice, and you know, everyone's so like kind to each other.
I think that's just typical of women's pool. It's
Yeah.
not the same on the men's side, for
No,
sure.
No. They don't even stay in the building. All right, so
It's like they have left the house. They
Mhm.
have left the room.
Kelly's playing pretty good here. If she can finish this rack, it'd be a nice confidence boost for her. Even though she is up in the score line, she hasn't ultimately won, like she's won the battle but not the wars in those racks. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And so here it'd be nice to see Kelly have a nice run out, build some confidence going forward. Oh, it's got really steep.
You know, she overran that position.
Yeah, it definitely got steep on her.
And not the steeping tea version. There's no tea here.
No tea for you.
One of my favorite memes is Kermit the Frog drinking tea, minding his own business.
This is a tough one because yeah, she can cut it into the side, but the cue ball is gonna, I feel like the cue ball is gonna smoke the eight right in the face.
I don't know. I think that's a scratch danger.
I think so.
Yes, depending on how she's cueing. If she puts top or any inside, it's gonna go right in the pocket.
Hmm.
If she
Interesting.
definitely if she puts inside, straight in the pocket. Maybe she'll play it safe. Oh, straight in the side pocket, which I didn't anticipate.
Yeah, I think she just kind of last minute was like, just do it, just do it. You know what I mean? Like in your brain, you're going through those motions.
Are these ladies on a shot clock?
They are not on the shot clock.
Oh, so they have time to think about it.
Yeah, so far we've been pretty fortunate as far as the speed of play. I do have both WPBA timekeepers here on site. I
I
made sure of
did.
that. I made sure of
Do you
that.
think stage 2 is going to be a time keep?
Yes,
Okay.
I think we're going to be the problem.
We're going to be the
I think
problem.
us girls coming in, the seated girls are going to be the problem. I do. But typically because I know us and we're thinkers, I know all the girls that are coming in seated and we're all a bit of the thinking crowd, you know? So,
I like the shot clock. I just
I
make
do
a
too.
decision and just get a move on.
Yeah, I prefer it as well. All right, so Holly misses the eight ball, and Kelly's back at the table. She's really trying to just gather herself. You can see that that last shot flustered her a bit, so it'll be nice to have these couple shots to just get comfortable again.
Well, I feel like the majority of her pool playing is nice and calm, and then all of a sudden she'll surprise me with something that's really reckless.
Oh, yeah, well. So Superman Brian said that that shot needed a lot of draw.
Oh my goodness. Oh, she's offline. That was way too much. I think she, not this shot, not too much draw on this shot.
Yeah, not on that eight ball. She needed it on the seven when.
It's so close to the pocket. She can like use the rail, and the rail's her friend. Like it's so unnecessary.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So any of you who are new and just tuning in, if you're watching on WPBA Billiards, please go to the description of the video. I have posted a link to the Borderline Billiards YouTube channel. If you guys could do me a favor and just go over there and hit the subscribe, it's totally free. We'd appreciate it if you could help us out to do that. We're trying, you know, Janet's our girl, and she's a WPBA star, and we're here to support her and Brunswick in their quest to build this semi-pro tour. So if you guys could just go over there and hit that subscribe button for us on that channel, I'd really appreciate it. It would help them out, and then we'd be doing our job as friends of Janet's. So
Janet's like the one of the sweetest people you ever meet too.
yeah, her kindness goes without measure. It's insane. All right. Oh, just short on the bank.
And if you can get a selfie with her, then you know that, you know, you're one of her people.
Yeah, she's definitely the selfie queen.
She's got it down like pat, like the angle, how to smile.
Thank you, Brian, Superman Trick Shots, for subscribing to Borderline. We appreciate you. And I know quite a few from yesterday went over there and hit the subscribe button. So we do appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys just really, you know, following suit and helping us out. I know it's, you know, a pain in the butt sometimes to click off what you're currently doing to go over there, but we do appreciate it. And this stream is actually being streamed on both. I think the title's wrong on her page, but regardless, it's being streamed over there as well.
This is a very steep cut.
Very steep. Oh, uh-oh. Oh,
But she's fine.
ooh,
She's fine.
she made it. She made it. All right, real quick, while the ladies are rocking, we'll talk about what Ada and I were speaking about earlier. This is a Dr. Pool Promotions event, Dr. Pool Jacoby Tour Championship. This is an 80-player field. It will be a WPA World Ranking event. Hosted at the Central Wisconsin Expo Center in Rothschild. It's November 12th through the 16th, so it'll be a two-stage event similar to this, with the top 32 ladies ranked players on the WPBA seeded into the final stage. So it's going to be a good one. It's always a great event. There is an amateur event alongside it. If you want to check that out, you can always go to Dr. Pool. I think it's drpool.com.
I'm not
Dr. Pool
sure.
tournaments, but they do have social media as well, so you could probably find them on Facebook for all the information on that. The amateur event's always really fun too, and then of course the girls will be intermingling throughout both events, so it's a no-brainer. You can come, you can play some pool, you can hang out and watch some of the best women players in the world, and it's a win-win. So check it out. And it won't be as cold as it usually is, because we're usually there in December freezing to death.
I have not been there in November, so I don't know what the weather will be like.
Well, it won't be like December's. That's where Weiwei and I figured out. We saw Maria Juana's heated coats, and that's how we ended up with heated coats, because Maria had a heated coat because she's from that area, and me and Weiwei were freezing to death.
Well, Maria Wana also comes from Singapore and Indonesia, so I think it was a shock to her system trying to adapt to the winters here. So it was necessary for her. For
Yeah.
me, I'm just like, that's excessive. I would get too hot.
Oh, these New Yorkers, you're never cold, you're never hot. I feel like in the summertime, every time I've ever been to New York, I am just dying there. I don't know what it is, if it's all the concrete, the asphalt.
It's the humidity.
Girl, I'm always dying when I go to New York in the summer. And like I look up at some of those buildings when you're like in Manhattan or whatever, and you look up at all the apartments and there's all these air conditioners hanging out the windows, and I think one bad window and somebody's getting smoked for these air conditioners.
Well, what about the cranes with the construction?
Oh, such a trip. Such a trip. I do love NYC, but I'm not gonna lie, like it's just there's no place on earth like it.
Well, and when it's your time, it's your time. You never know.
That's terrible.
You just have to take a very pragmatic approach to it and live your life to the fullest and really be in the present.
Yeah, and don't sweat whether or not you're gonna get smoked by an air conditioner.
Those things are pretty steady in the windows. You're like, no, Alani does not trust this at all.
I just think it's so wild. I mean, they're like 50 stories up when there's air conditioners hanging out windows.
You know what causes me more anxiety? I have to play Frogger to go to my office and be on the highway. So I don't know what's worse, the threat of air conditioners hitting me or being hit by a car on a highway.
Yeah, that's wild too. And then you were like, I gotta take 2 buses and play Frogger to get to work every day. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? Can't you just take the subway? And she's like, girl, I still gotta walk 10 minutes.
Yeah, because I work in the suburbs of New Jersey, but I do have to come into the city every day.
Well, it's probably cheaper than paying the tolls to drive.
Oh, and there's congestion tax pricing now. If you're in a certain part of Manhattan, you have to pay more money. Well, it looks pretty open here, except we have got 2 balls by the rails. So just gotta navigate that. Gonna be handling it in this shot right now. I think she underhit that. I probably would have used the rail and get a little bit better position. So everyone, please like, share, and follow the stream if you like what you see, so we can encourage more free streaming of Ladies Pool. Oh, super gutsy. That was a very long distance combination. But she's in the lead, so she can take risks like this, right? So Holly has a chance to get on the board now. One ball at a time.
Yeah, Holly really needs to get herself on the board and change the momentum in this match. Which I know she's totally capable of doing.
You think she went into effort mode and it's just gonna be like,
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think she knows that she's got to get down to business, you know. Um, a little rowboaty in the
oh,
stroke there.
row booty.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like she's rocking.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Choo-choo training. I don't know what you want to call
No,
it.
like, oh, yeah. Holly does look a little bit like an Angela Janik. I would agree with that. Superman trick shots with her curls. I love it that she has her hair down. She doesn't. I see her play a lot. When I see her play a lot of times, she's got her hair up. I love that her hair's down. I like all her curls.
I can't play with my hair down. It's all in my face.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it depends on the type of hair. I have to pin my front back. If I do that, I can play with it down. Wow, she struck through that ball nicely. It's a little bit steep, and I don't think the ball is frozen.
She's gonna have to go back and forth.
Yeah, just based on the shot on the ball. Now, this is where it can be a little tricky because I tend to I see people underhit this or go one rail too few, right? So she could very very well end up with this, cue back exactly where the 7 is, which makes that 9 ball more difficult.
Or if she doesn't put the right English, she could be on top of this 9 ball.
Yeah. And it's not frozen, so this shot's a bit risky. Okay, she got it there. Wow. She used all of the pocket, but it made it. Yeah, I mean,
of the pocket.
all of it, but that's okay. It works. All right, and there we have it. Kelly Wyatt taking a really strong lead, 5-0 over Holly Swider.
And she's on the hill.
Oh, that is the hill. That's the one thing that's taken me the most to get used to is the race change compared to what we typically, ours
Stage 2 is raised to 8?
No, I think it's 7.
I'm gonna take a quick peek.
Yeah, do that.
Race to 7, you're right. All right, I'll just have to remember this is the same league race as New York City. Race to 7 for most of it.
It is race to 7.
Well, if you're playing someone even, it's race to 7, but it's a handicap league in New York City, so
Oh.
depending on if I have to give handicap or get handicap, the race might change.
Gotcha. Yeah, those last few balls, she hit them really well. The 7 ball was pretty sporty. All right, so a dry break from Holly. She's going to remove the Outsville template rack from the table. Hmm.
She threw her arm into it unnecessarily, or her shoulder, or something. It was very choppy.
Like a bit of body movement, maybe.
Yes.
All right, nice bank by Holly. And I hate to say it, Holly's really good through the first 6 balls of the rack. And then something happens. She gets a little off, or she just misses a ball she shouldn't miss. Like, she's just having a hard time closing the racks out.
I think, it's very difficult sometimes for the end game, like when you get to the 7, 8, 9, to really be very calculating on your position. And that's when you have to really be focused. And I think some people get very anxious to close it and then maybe get a little bit, I want to say careless, but a lack of that focus in order to get it done. And nerves are a thing. It may not look it, but you can bet your life that these ladies are feeling some pressure. Well, we got some congestion over there in the right side pocket here. Let's see what happens. It's nice save. Holly recognizes this three ball is not in a good position. I think that's a smart shot. There's no give up on her. I don't know. I think she just wailed at it, just hoping for the best. And can't be playing pool like this.
No, you can't. It's tough sometimes, isn't it? Like, you could just like, okay, you can't get frustrated and just do rando things.
So rando.
All right, so Kelly's on the hill. I can see her bearing down. She's falling flat on this too. This is not an easy shot. The good thing is the three is right there, so it's close by. The unfortunate part is that the three doesn't actually go
Well,
anywhere.
but she can tuck this behind that five ball.
Yeah, so she can play a safety, but being that she has to do it from here, that's tough. It's a little more tough.
I think if she just focuses on the cue ball hitting the rail behind that five and sending the three, she'll be golden.
She's looking at it. Well, the little bump on the five actually came in real handy. All right, so she's got Holly in a spot. It's a good look at how she's frozen on that. She wasn't frozen. She got kind of fortunate there.
She did make contact, but no rail.
No rail. Ball in hand. Now, how do you like getting to this? Do you play it forward to shoot the five? I personally am going to put some draw on it and slide it down table for the five on the sides. That's more my flavor.
That's personal preference. I like to follow it.
Yeah, I just don't want to end up on the wrong side of this five ball.
I mean, the six is on the by the pocket, so she just has to keep it simple.
Nothing about this looks fun to me. Like, I'm just saying. Now she's gonna play a stop shot, maybe a little bit of draw to keep it in the side pocket range, so that she can have cue ball. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, now the seven. She's got to go back and forth to get shape for the seven.
Hi, Airborne. So this is a Brunswick Gold Crown 6, correct?
Tournament edition.
Tournament edition. It's got, I believe, 4¼ pockets. If it's not, it's 4½, but it plays really nicely. It's got championship cloth on it for this event. Championship did sponsor this event. So, wow, she hit that really good.
She did. And got shape on the right side of the ball to get to this 8.
Yeah, she's cutting the eyes off these balls. Well done. And I think she's okay. I don't know how comfortable she is stunning with a stun follow. If she even has to, but I think she's a little on the back cut side of the 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
it's
was a
tough.
little too choppy.
Yeah, and she kind of undercut that ball.
But she did get the bump to get the shape. She just needed to focus on making that ball.
All right, Holly's doing what Holly does, making smart decisions as far as safety play.
Did you see how much this table is on the Brunswick website?
I did not.
15K.
Ooh, there you go, Airborne. Brunswick. Check it out. I mean, they do have quality product, though.
This table
Quality.
plays like a dream.
Yeah, it does. All right, so the cue ball stays up.
Oh, might be lucky there.
Oh, ooh,
Oh,
just kidding.
is she corner hooked?
I don't think so. No. I don't believe that she's hooked.
Well, this is an opportunity for her to sneak it into the side and get 1, 2, 3 rails around.
Yeah, and she's really going to want to hit it as thin as she possibly can, which is she's got to hit it thin to pocket it anyway, but she wants to hit it as thin as she can so she can get some pace on this cue ball.
This is what I call a tester shot, and it takes knowledge to be able to execute this. Let's see what she does. She definitely has to spin it though.
I will say there's one thing about these tables that's really nice, and I'm a big fan of flush pockets. So like the Olhausen tournament table that they used at the World Championships, love the fact that they were flush pockets.
I have not seen that table yet because I was not there.
Oh, that's right, you didn't go.
I didn't get an invite.
So
I need to work harder to raise my ranking.
there you go. Which I know you can do.
Oh, she's what? She's gonna kick this in?
She
I
got
don't think that was the right shot.
nerves of steel, ladies and
Wow,
gentlemen. How
that
do you
is a
like that
lucky
safety?
roll.
Good snaps. Hey, fortune favors the bold sometimes. Well
I'm telling
done.
you, being very surprised by the decisions these ladies are making.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it gives you some insight too. I think that, we get kind of stuck in our own bubble on the WPBA and we play, we have a 200 groups, 200 ladies that kind of rotate in and out of our events. And we get familiarized with all that style of play. So then when new people come around and we're not familiar with them, obviously they're trying to find their moment, their greatness. We see things, I've learned a couple of things throughout this weekend, actually.
I just think that a lot of people are kind of work against the natural angle of things, and they don't understand like the natural path, and people crossing what they call crossing the line. A lot of times I see in beginner pool and even intermediate pool. So being able to recognize what side of the ball to be on for
Yeah.
the next shot is
Yeah.
is huge.
I also want to say that I think that from what I've seen, I think there's quite a few women that are much more comfortable on bar tables.
Oh, that's true.
And that makes a huge difference because on a bar table, you can play the short side of the ball or the weird side of the ball because everything's close. You know what I mean? You don't play, pro side. You can play pro side on a lot of shots that you wouldn't play on a
Oh
big table.
no.
Oh, Holly dear. I am trying to send her so much mojo. Come on, Holly. Like for herself, you know what I mean? Like obviously we all want to see every player on stream play their best. But when you just know that one player is just completely unsettled and not doing what their normal is, as a pool player, it breaks your heart a little bit because you can feel the pain.
I don't know if this is her first time being on the stream
No,
either.
she played yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's it. Kelly Wyatt
Yeah, all
emerges
right.
victorious 6-0
There
over
you
Harley
go.
Schweider.
Real quick, let's see what's going on. Some of the other matches that are happening in the room. Trying to locate our bracket as well. Oh, that was not what I wanted.
The stage one.
Yeah, I keep hitting the final stage one. All right, so we've got these matches all going on at the moment. Vanessa Hood is on the hill. Karen Estep is, Renita Ritchie's on the hill on that match. Carrie Anderson is up 4-0 over Natalie Shabbat. Tracy Hartle has already advanced over Judy Wilson. So that's okay. Judy will have another chance at it. She'll be playing the winner of Casey Quirk and Amber Hubbard. We also have Jennifer Prater and Jessie Sexton battling it out on the B side. Holly is waiting on the winner of Brendan Knott and Lauren Sorrow. I'm not sure if I'm saying some of these names right. I apologize if I'm not. But we've got quite a few B-side matches happening at the moment. Those will advance over, and we will be back live at 1 o'clock. So in about 45 minutes, I'm going to do some rebooting, some setting some things up and getting things acclimated. Ada's going to be gone. I got a special guest coming in at 1 o'clock today. So you guys make sure you tune back in at 1 o'clock, and we will have... I'm not sure which one we'll be doing, if we'll be doing table 15 or 14, but don't you fret. We'll be doing one of them, and we'll have all the action right here at WPBA Billiards on YouTube, as well as Borderline Billiards on YouTube. All right, thanks, Ada Leo.
Thank you.
Iron Maiden, and we're going to see more of her throughout the weekend. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond. Thanks for tuning in.